What's up, Nitwits? It's Dom99, and with me as always, Game Over Joey.
Hey, Nitwits, how's it going?
And as always, please like, subscribe, and do everything you can to promote our channel, because that's what we love to hear. Ding! But more importantly, the topic of the day, uh, Joe Stradamus was right again and said that PC, or PlayStation, would have to bring more games to PC. And I don't like ever admitting that Joe's right, but Joe was right and called this one. If you haven't heard yet, PlayStation is bringing their games to PC. Well, to some fashion, but still, they're bringing them to PC.
Yeah, well, thanks for admitting I was right, Dom. That makes me feel really good. And the fact that it's recorded just makes it even better. I'll never let you live it down.
I know.
So, yeah, some interesting news. So, the PlayStation used to have an old studio called PlayStation Mobile. And this label was a studio based off of mobile games, but not just mobile games. They were more like a support studio. And they actually been working specifically on ports. So, for example, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Death Stranding, etc. Well, that new that label, so PlayStation Mobile, is now called PlayStation PC, and it will be exclusively working on ports for all of PlayStation first-party exclusives to be brought to PC. Now, we don't know full details of when the games will be launched or as soon as they come out on PlayStation only. But what we do know for a fact, Jim Ryan did state during a recent interview that the first party exclusives will be coming to PC, meaning all of them. That means we'll see Spider-Man eventually. We just don't know when. If I had to take a stab at this, my thought is going forward, any new first party exclusive will make its way to PC 6 months after launch. Meaning, for example, Horizon Forbidden West. That will come 6 months later. I guarantee it. This is how it's going to be going forward. You just don't change the studio name. They're going to be 100% focusing on PC ports if they don't plan on bringing all their first parties there. Jim Ryan also admitted during a conference how important it is to have a stronger dedication to the PC platform. By making that specific statement tells you it's going to be a heavy focus point going forward. So, all I got to say, boys, it's a win for us. It's a dub.
We finally pressured them into going PC. We did it, boys. We
And
did it, Nitwits. We did it.
yeah, I mean, not only did we do it, but I also want to add, they finally are realizing that Xbox, their competitor, is obviously a lot more I shouldn't say family friendly, more consumer focused, and that they're really starting to think like Xbox now. And it's about time because really PlayStation has made too many mistakes this past year and a half, 2 years, and they've been a very disappointing. I would say disappointment overall. But there's some good news coming out now, and I'm super excited to be able to play God of War next year on my PC at 160 frames per second, with obviously amped graphics to top it all off, without having to worry about any frame rate stutter or compromises. So this is great news for us. There's no reason. There's no reason they never did this. Obviously, this is only going to expand their pockets, right? PlayStation is going to make drastically more money. Dom, what is one more thing that they need to do to help enhance their pockets?
Bring a Game Pass type item, you know, one. Two, I think personally, you need to bring the big titles quicker.
Yeah.
I think the 6 month thing. I think that's a fair guess, especially with the way that the PlayStation moves like a snail. They want you to buy the PlayStation, you to buy the product for it. They want you to have the experience on their own product. So I can see 6 months being a fair estimate, but still, I just I just feel they have to bring it sooner. You have to bring a PC crowd into it because that will help pump the game even more. I mean, that's just dollars waiting to happen.
Yeah, so I don't think it will be sooner, simply just because again they are trying to push their console, right? That is their primary
Yeah.
focus. They don't really have a Xbox Game Pass, as we just alluded to, right? We know that Xbox doesn't care about the console sales as much. Obviously, they want console sales, right? But they also know that they're going to make majority of their money from Game Pass. PlayStation Now's their service is trash. We both had it. The game lineup isn't as strong as what it could be. What they really need to do is bring their day one games to PlayStation Now, just like Xbox does for Game Pass, which will help, really boost that subscription service, and then bring it to PC for $15 a month, $10 a month, whatever. That would help out drastically. But again, at what cost? They'll lose a lot of money too, because to Jim Ryan's point, he's a businessman. He made a good point where God of War made them like $1.5 billion, something like that. Don't quote me on that number because I know I'm probably off. But the point being is that $1.5 billion off of that one game. Game Pass obviously is doing massive numbers for Xbox, right? Billions of dollars per year. But that's just one game, okay? So to Jim Ryan's point, they're going to make more money by doing it the way they're doing it now, of course. But long term, obviously Microsoft's going to have the deeper pockets because of the way they're doing it. So they're not making as much up front, is the best way of putting it. So I get why they don't want to change their current formula, but they kind of are right now by bringing their games to PC. But this is just a win. Overall, it feels really good. It really does. I am very happy that Jim Ryan is open to this now, and we're going to be getting him sooner. Like, honestly, I'm just going to go sell my PS5s now. There's no point.
You won't.
You're right. I won't. But the point is, I don't need them anymore. No. Day one, Rise of Forbidden West, me.
I would say not until everything comes day one. You'll hold it.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
But, I mean, Joe, anything else to add on that one? I mean, this is kind of, I just wanted you to run with it because I think you definitely had a passion of hate for PlayStation lately and Sony's decisions that they've been making, but we got one good one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything to add. I think that they clearly see the value there due to the amount of sales they've had from Days Gone, and probably God of War pre-orders, and then Horizon Zero Dawn. They probably made buku dollars off of PC gamers with those games, and they finally have decided that this is the best decision they can make as a business, and I'm very, very pleased. And I'm sure everybody is right now that's a PC gamer. And now you're going to get the best of both worlds. Xbox and PlayStation all on PC. But hey, guys. You PlayStation gamers won't be able to play Starfield or any of those great games by Bethesda. It sucks to be you. But hey, guess what? I get to play it all.
And guess what? I get to too now.
Yep.
You finally got me to get a PC. Anyways, Nitwit family, please, if you made this far, like, subscribe, tell us we're awesome. But as always, stay classy and have a great one.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.